Hi guys, just a quick preview video. These are the radios I'll be previewing next. This AOR here, the AOR AR8000, is a direct predecessor to the AR8200. If you don't count all the marks on this one, this is a direct predecessor. So obviously of the Mark 1, a little bit bigger, smaller screen, very similar in performance and audio. That's what I'll be looking at next. A bit grippier, a bit more old-fashioned looking. Okay, so I'm looking at that next, and then I'm going to put that there, the AOR 8000, versus this, which is the Yupiteru MVT-7200 there, with an even smaller screen on it, and obviously that's a predecessor to the Yupiteru MVT-9000. Now it's not a direct predecessor because there was the MVT-7300, which was much more like this, the 9000, much more like the 9000 in the look and the features, but very similar in performance and layout to this one. It was just like a cross between these two sort of thing, and I believe they also had 8.33 kilohertz steps, as does the AOR 8200, which I forgot to mention that the 8200's got the 8.33 kilohertz steps for the air band, whereas the Yupiteru has only got the 6.25 split channel steps and doesn't do the 8.33 steps. Otherwise the steps are virtually the same. As I say, so next video guys is going to be a look at these two against each other. It's pretty much the same story without giving too much away as the other two, that the Yupiteru is better on shortwave, the HF bands on sideband, because it's got the same filter as the MVT-9000, and the AOR is better on VHF and UHF slightly, with slightly more scratchy sort of audio there on the Yupiteru, and slightly warmer audio on the AOR. Okay guys, so watch out for that video coming soon. That'll be the MVT 7200 versus the 8000. So the 8000 from AOR was one of the first radios to have this computer control, one of the first handhelds to be sort of fully computer controlled inside, which you hook this up to a computer as well and program it. The MVT, much like the 9000, the 7200, was not computer programmable, all old school, analog pots the lot. Much simpler but better performance on HF with better filters in. Not so good as the 8000 or the 8200 for UHF, but these two have got pretty much exactly the same performance. In fact, I'll say that is the reason I sold my silver Mark II Yupiteru, because this has got such similar performance. It might as well, I think, to be fair, I think it's the same receiver inside the radio. I think it's the same receiver with a band scope bolted onto it, because they are so close. There's virtually no difference. I might actually get that out and put those two next to each other for that a bit later on. Yeah, so the performance in these two is marginal. The performance in these two is marginal, to be fair. I would give it to the 8200 in this case though, and because of its features, a much better screen, I would give it to the the MVT-9000. Not for performance though, for the better screen and features, but for these two, this has got better features, better screen. The only thing I would say, this eats batteries, that doesn't eat batteries, and it's clear to see why. That's got one tiny little LED lamp and a backlit keypad, where this has got a proper backlit screen, and this has got this also uses batteries more than this one, as you would expect with better lighting. Okay guys, so look out for the video between this one and this one next, coming soon. Okay, thanks for watching.